Hey guys, how you doing? jpsarrireviews here, and welcome again to another reaction video. Now, before we get into today's content, I want to apologize for my raspy voice. I've been dealing with the cold for the last few days. I should be resting, but I didn't want to miss the opportunity to discuss this new Archangel Premium Format Figure, one of the highlights of the 12 days of Sideshow. And I want to break it down for you, the good and the bad. And perhaps if you're on the fence about this piece, you don't know if you should add it to your collection, I want to help you out. And I'm here, of course, at Sideshow. I will have the link in the description for those who are interested. As you can see, Sideshow has been pretty busy. As the distributor of many other companies, they have a lot of products for sale. This Harley Quinn also went recently for pre-order. Beautiful piece. It's a variant of the previous Harley, Hell on Wheels, and I think it's a great piece. And you know, they have other things, Prime One Studio, jewelry, all of them are great, but this is the highlight for me and definitely need to talk about it. So here at the website, as you can see, the price is $850. This is something that a lot of people are not happy with. The prices clearly have gone up, and this is now the standard, whether it's between $700 to $800, $1,000. This has become the standard for quarter scale. Unfortunately, that is the reality of things. We can discuss it. I talk about it in a recent video where I presented the facts or the things that I believe companies should follow in 2025 in order to be successful. You can watch that video. We'll have the link for you. But I think this is a fantastic representation of Archangel. And when you look at the information and the details here, we know that the people involved in the production, we have Daniel Bell, he's the sculptor and also the main designer. Richard Luong is another designer. Bernardo Esquivel is the painter, and the Sideshow design and development team, as always, involved in the whole process. I will tell you the first thing that I personally like about this piece, and I mentioned this at the impressions, or my impressions of 12 days of Sideshow. I like the fact that they chose a museum pose for this. Why? Because, you know, when you start going into the action pose, extended wings, all of that, then you overcomplicate things for collectors, particularly on display. If you have enough display, of course, it might not be a problem for you, but for the average collector, for most collectors, having extended wings is an overkill. So I believe they went for the right choice here, the one that is going to benefit almost everybody. So that's a selling point in my opinion. It still looks great. I love the fact that the wings, the way they were designed, it still shows that this is Archangel, and those are very powerful looking wings. So there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, some people have mentioned that they don't like the fact that the wings are not extended, but for me, I think this is the right choice. And the base is really strong. Of course, a lot of skulls there as one of the horsemen of Apocalypse. Some people posted on social media a comparison of this sculpt with the Silver Surfer, like it was the same, and to be honest with you, it is the same. Then again, we need to remember that this is a digital sculpt, so I wouldn't be surprised if some of that basis or some of the assets that they were used in order to produce the digital sculpt of the Silver Surfer, which is in this case was done and produced by Daniel Bell, I wouldn't be surprised if he used some of that, the same body type, and then you simply tweak it and created all the differences, of course, now with this, because it really looks the same. At the end, it is a museum pose, so the body will always resemble somebody else's body because it's a standing pose. That's all it is. But I like it. I like the extension, the way he's looking up. He's very stern, and it's just great. The musculature is really excellent. Now, this is the unhooded portrait, the unmasked portrait with the loose hair. I think it's a great portrait too, really well done. This is the masked portrait. This is the Horseman Apocalypse battle mask, which looks really good in my opinion. Very nice that they went for it. And here you can see the alternate portrait. So you got 3 different portraits, which is great. I love the color. Esquivel did a fantastic job with the prototype. It looks really, really neat. The colors pop, in my opinion. They really look fantastic. That mask looks really killer. It's just great. Overall, when you look at the piece and the base with the skulls, they really did a fantastic job with it. Really well done. Very strong. He's not over muscular. He just has the right amount of muscle definition, in my opinion. He is very athletic for sure. They did a really nice job with it for sure. Here you can see it's 28.75 inches tall. Here the unmasked portrait, they have the masked portrait, and of course the other regular, which is the hooded portrait. It looks really good. And the paint job on the wings, I love the wings. Bowen did a version where the wings extended, which it worked for Bowen, but I was never really a fan of that particular Bowen designs. But I did like the Kotobukiya design, and it was a semi-action pose. This is very, very good in my opinion. Of course, those were 1/6 or 1/7, very small pieces in comparison to this. It's a quarter scale, but they have done a really nice job in bringing this up. And I you know, in my opinion, this is the perfect addition to the character to any collection. Why? Because the footprint. It's not a big piece. You're not gonna occupy too much space. You don't need to reserve so much space in order to deliver this, or in order to represent this or display this. It's going to look right, and that is to me the selling point. And this character hasn't had that much love, unless you were going in the quarter scale. Of course, you're going into customs. So the fact that they bring in this character the way that is represented here, and they really doing a nice job. It's a good balance here. They balance it so well. In my opinion, it looks really great. Everything they have done on this piece, in my opinion, looks great. It is the perfect representation, in my opinion, of Archangel. Yes, you can have extended wings, but then you're going to lose a lot of real estate in your display collection. Where are you going to present this character? How can you display it with extended wings? I think they compromise, they sacrifice, they make the right choice. And in my opinion, to be honest with you, looking at this piece, there's not really much to complain. Anything could be just nitpicking. I think it is a perfect 10 out of 10 representation of Archangel in quarter scale. And as you can see in this small video that they have, this short that they have, you can actually look at the short on this at the Sideshow YouTube channel. I think they did a really nice job with it. I love the silver and the wings. It's a really nice piece, really well done. It pops, the colors pop. Now, coming to the end of the video, and to simplify it for you, this is the right choice. Sideshow really nailed it. They hit it off the park for sure on this one. It is gonna be one of the most anticipated pieces of 2025. I think it's gonna be a piece that a lot of people are gonna love once they receive. Of course, we cannot anticipate there's gonna be some problems, QCs, all that could happen. But I think it is a simple representation, but well executed. It is well done. You know, there's nothing to complain about this piece beyond just nitpicking. So I would say if you're on the fence, but you need a quarter scale representation of Archangel in your collection, X-Men collection, then this is it. This is the one to choose. You know, what else can you go for? You know, I think they did a fantastic job. You know, some of the things that they have done recently, of course, that Beast that they went on pre-order last year, which was a big disappointment. The representation of Beast, to be honest, that was a bad choice. This is the perfect choice. So sometimes when less is more, just go with the simple solution, which is a museum pose, and you be done with it, and that satisfies pretty much 95% of consumers, 95% of collectors. But what is your opinion, my friends? What do you think about this piece? Are you excited for it? Have you pre-ordered? Are you going to pre-order? Or are you still undecided? Let me know in the comments below. So once again, my friends, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button to remind you of the next video. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The links are in the description. And please consider supporting the channel financially through Patreon. My friends, thanks for watching. God bless. Take care. I will talk to you again. Bye-bye.